Today we are going to learn about mastering relative imports in Python projects. You'll gain skills in implementing and troubleshooting relative imports within complex directory structures.
Welcome to our video on mastering relative imports in Python projects. Today, we're diving into the essential skill of using relative imports in Python. Relative imports are a crucial part of maintaining clean and efficient code, especially in large applications. We'll start by understanding the difference between absolute and relative imports, followed by setting up a sample project with nested directories. We'll also configure the Python path for successful imports, learn to use dot notation, and troubleshoot common errors. By the end, you'll be comfortable organizing your code and transitioning from absolute to relative imports. To effectively use imports in Python projects, it's vital to understand the difference between absolute and relative imports. Absolute imports specify the complete path to the module, starting from the project's root folder. This can be useful for clarity and avoiding ambiguity, especially in larger projects. However, it can also lead to very long import paths and make the code less flexible. On the other hand, relative imports use the dot notation to specify the path relative to the current module. This can simplify the import statements and make the code easier to maintain when reorganizing the project structure. However, it can also introduce errors if the directory structure is not well understood. Understanding when to use each type is crucial for clean and maintainable code.
Let's set up a sample project to practice relative imports. We'll create a directory structure that mimics a real-world application. Start by creating a main project directory. Inside, create two subdirectories, moduli and moduleb. Each will contain Python files that we'll import later. This setup represents a common scenario in projects where modules need to communicate with each other. After setting up the directories, add some basic Python scripts. For example, in moduli, create a file a.py with a simple function. In moduleb, create b.py with another function. This setup allows us to practice importing functions between modules using relative imports. Configuring the Python path is essential for successful relative imports. The Python path environment variable specifies which directories Python should add to its system path for module importing. To configure it, you can set Python path in your terminal or command prompt. Another method is to modify sys.path within your Python script. Add the project's root directory to sys.path to ensure Python can locate the modules. This step is crucial when working with complex directory structures. If you encounter import errors, double-check the Python path and sys.path settings. Correct configuration helps avoid common import issues and ensures smooth module communication.
Dot notation is a powerful tool for performing relative imports in Python. A single dot indicates the current directory, while a double dot indicates the parent directory. This notation allows you to import modules relative to the current module's location. For instance, if you're in module-a.py and want to import from moduleb/b.py, you can use from .moduleb import b. This method simplifies the import statements and enhances code readability. When using dot notation, ensure that your directory structure is logical and easy to navigate. Practice using single and double dots to import sibling modules and explore parent directories effectively. Relative imports can sometimes lead to common errors such as import error or module not found error. These errors often arise from incorrect directory structures or misconfigured Python path. To troubleshoot, first ensure that your directory hierarchy is correct and that all necessary _init_.py files are present in the directories, making them packages. Double-check your Python path and sys.path settings to confirm that they include the project's root directory. Using absolute imports as a temporary workaround can also help identify the source of the error. By following these troubleshooting steps and best practices, you'll minimize the risk of import-related errors in your projects.
Organizing modules and packages effectively is vital for maintaining a clean codebase. Start by establishing a logical directory structure that reflects the project's functionality and separates different components. Use consistent naming conventions for directories and files to avoid confusion. Always include an _init_.py file in each package directory to ensure Python recognizes it as a package. Group related modules together within packages for better organization. Additionally, provide clear documentation and comments throughout the code to facilitate easy understanding and collaboration. Following these best practices will help you create a scalable and maintainable project structure.
Testing relative imports is crucial to ensure their proper functionality. The unitest module in Python provides a robust framework for setting up test cases. Begin by creating a separate test directory within your project. Inside, write test scripts to validate import statements and module functionality. Use the unitest framework to define test cases and check the expected outcomes. Run the tests to ensure all imports work as intended and identify any potential errors early. By integrating testing into your workflow, you can confidently make changes to your project structure without breaking import dependencies.
Transitioning from absolute to relative imports requires careful planning and execution. Begin by evaluating your current project structure to identify areas where relative imports could simplify the code. Devise a gradual transition strategy, starting with less critical modules to minimize disruption. As you make changes, ensure thorough testing and validation to confirm that all imports function correctly. Update any associated documentation to reflect the new import structure. Over time, you'll find that relative imports enhance code readability, maintainability, and flexibility. By following these tips, you can smoothly transition to relative imports and enjoy their numerous benefits in your projects.
In conclusion, mastering relative imports is crucial for maintaining clean and efficient Python code. We covered the differences between absolute and relative imports, set up a sample project, configured the Python path, and used .notation for imports. We also explored best practices for organizing modules and packages, tested imports using unidist, and provided tips for transitioning from absolute to relative imports. With these skills, you're well equipped to handle complex directory structures and ensure smooth module communication in your Python projects. Keep practicing and exploring to further enhance your Python programming skills.